Hi Gemini, this is Star with Ariana Stock. This is your monthly forecast for April 2022. Like always, I will rely on tarot and I'll also use some oracle decks that I have here. Geminis, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order, so please take whatever resonates with your story. Let's just dive into your reading. Towards the final days of March, stepping into April 2022, we have the Death card. I think there was an urgency in your step. Possibly, you had got opportunities to make gains, but you also had to settle for less than what you had desired. Something is always better than nothing. I think you were somebody who wanted to get down to business. You wanted to complete a lot of things. Besides, these final days was also marked by transformative experiences. Obstacles to overcome this month, or the challenges that April is going to pose for you, is the Five of Wands. This is in the challenge position, so you can expect miscommunication or misunderstanding. So be very clear when it comes to communication. Incidentally, my throat chakra is acting up, so this is a confirmation that Geminis, you need to be careful when it comes to communication. I think you also need to be very flexible and adaptable in your approach. Perhaps you need to focus that much harder. Your family members may think that you procrastinate, that you're unconcerned about them. So this is something which you should be careful about. Influences for this month, we have the Ace of Wands. This is another Wands energy. So certainly you're going to be quite creatively inclined. Paperwork or technical work is also on the cards. But you should take everything with a pinch of salt. Communication is also going to increase this month. Basically, Geminis, you desire newness and creativity in your life. Maybe many of you are also going to be making those travel plans, or some kind of movement is there. Perhaps Geminis, this month you could also hear from estranged people. Incidentally, Geminis, I'm also picking up right now that there could be some kind of black energy around you, so you need to do aura cleansing. Even work opportunities are going to be lined up this April, but then you should be careful because sometimes we feel that we have done our best, but then payment for services may not be coming in. So be very clear when it comes to contracts. The first 10 days of April, we have the Strength card. Certainly you're going to be surprised. Maybe past dues also going to come in. I think you feel a sense of control in your life. Even if there's excess work, you're going to be somebody who is going to come through. You're going to be stressed out, but then you will achieve your end. Maybe at times you may also feel that your boss is saddling you with excess work. Geminis, in this period, I think you should also be careful because there could be delays on account of technical issues. Maybe there's unavailability of equipment, or maybe the server could be down, so internet connection could also hassle you a bit. I think the key here is also to cooperate this month. Maybe you feel that your way is the right way forward, but then in hindsight you may believe that you have erred. Many of you could also be dealing with government officials. They are going to help you, and this could surprise you a bit. The next 10 days, that is towards 11th to 20th April, we have the Seven of Pentacles here. I think you're somebody who's going to plan for the future. You want to do the groundwork for the future. Maybe you're also going to invest in gadgets. Like I said, technically you could be quite challenged, so maybe this is the time to invest in gadgets. But you should also be careful because sometimes we may end up buying accessories which are not required. Later you may realize that it was unnecessary to invest in those accessories. In case you're already employed, I think this is the time to ask for increment. Or even if you're going for a job interview, then I think this is the time to ask for a higher price with respect to your services. Maybe there are clients or patrons who take undue advantage of you at this time, so you should be very firm while dealing with them. The final days of April, that is towards 21st to 30th April, we have the King of Pentacles, another pentacle in the reading. So definitely this is a very materialistic vibration that you're dealing with. You should capitalize throughout the month. In fact, I do believe that even if you make your way for interviews this month, I think you should talk about your unhappy past experiences. Maybe you could melt someone in the interview panel. Incidentally, Geminis, in these final days, if you are seeking services from someone, I think you should be clear when you sign those papers. Maybe someone is taking you for a ride, but then The best part is someone is also looking out for you, or someone has your back. Those of you who are already employed, I think you'll be hard pressed for time. Again, the excess work is also going to mean that you are under pressure, but then you should speak to the boss for an extension of the deadline, and your boss will definitely oblige you. In these final days, you should also focus on learning or enhancing your skill set. Apart from the same, I think there are also going to be reunions. Incidentally, we have this bouquet card from Lenormand which is talking about the same. You're going to get those gifts, or you're going to reap the rewards of your past services this month. Maybe some of you are also going to be invited to social events. Maybe your relationships are also blossoming this month. Largely, I think this card is heralding some opportunities at work. With respect to your love life, I have this card, jealousy and suspicion. You know, Geminis, you could be dealing with a very suspicious partner. Maybe this person is also somebody who wants everybody under his thumb, or who isn't willing to compromise. You know, the key to any happy relationship is trust, and this could be lacking in your relationship this month. For those of you who are single, so certainly single Geminis, you're going to be much admired by the opposite sex. We did have the 5 of Wands here, so certainly you're going to be the center of attention. Maybe somebody is also sexually attracted towards you, or physically attracted because of the Ace of Wands here. In case you're already in a romantic connection, I think this person definitely desires more passion from you. I think your lover is also somebody who is going to assist you at work. Maybe, you know, he's a typical knight in shining armor. He is going to be there if you need to be picked up from the airport, or if you are traveling, or if you need to go to some place, he is going to be there at hand. In case yours is an on again, off again relationship, I think somebody wants to rekindle the romance, but then you may believe that this relationship is done for good. Maybe some of you also need to walk away from a relationship where there's no trust. That is why this card, jealousy and suspicion, has come up in your reading. I think there could also be opposition to your love life which you need to counter. Maybe your family members or family elders think that you are very fickle, or that you seem to fall prey for anybody who showers you with attention. But you beg to differ. You definitely believe that it is your call, that it is your choice to make when it comes to matters of the heart. Those of you who are dealing in an extramarital relationship or in a third party situation, I think you want to make your way, or you want to be with this person, but then this person could also disappoint you. Maybe you suspect that this person is not being honest, or he is sidelining you, or he's a typical player. This could upset you a bit, Gemini, so be mindful of that as well. The last or final message in your reading is the answers. Yes, this is a very positive reading for you. I think for whatever is bothering you, you may have a question in mind, and you may get the answer from your soul, and you should trust your inner voice. Professionally, this is going to be a very good month for you, so you need to make hay while the sun shines. I hope, Geminis, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.